Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Mindful Moment. My name is Mary. I am owner and founder of Mary Minds with Mary. Today, we are continuing our Book of Proverbs challenge. This is the last one for this week, but check back in on Monday. We're going to pick it right back up and keep running through it. So let's get right into it. Book of Proverbs. We are in Proverbs chapter 4. And today, we're just going to look at one verse. And I think you'll see that it really does apply a lot to us today. And it just says, above all else, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. So another way to look at this is the heart is obviously a muscle that pumps blood throughout your body, makes sure you don't die. Historically, it has also been used to express your emotions, to show love. So Solomon could also have said, guard your emotions and your heart, because they are the wellspring of life. And what that tends to lead us to is be careful what you're consuming in your everyday life. Make sure you're managing your emotions in a way that you control them and they don't control you. If you're watching a bunch of violent stuff on TV, if you're playing violent video games, if you're arguing and fighting with people you disagree with on the internet, you've probably got a lot of anger building up in there. And that's going to lead to potentially a more angry lifestyle and more angry emotions. If we instead change some of that to complimenting someone for being kind, or wearing a really cool outfit one day, or sharing a plate of cookies with your neighbor. If you spend less time fighting and more time building unity and finding common ground, instead of filling your life with violence, sit down and read your Bible more often, or other good, uplifting books. There are tons of Christian authors out there who have written some really great material that will edify and uplift you. And over time, you'll notice changes. Not that long ago, I was super into skulls. Skulls were my thing. I had skulls headbands, skull t-shirts. It was a thing. As I've converted more and more to the gospel, some of that has become less appealing. I still have the skull headband, I just don't wear it very often anymore. If I am wearing it, my husband can usually tell, ooh, someone's having an off day, let's talk about it. Things like that. And that's a change that comes from better guarding my heart and my emotions, and better regulating my emotions. If you're engaging in things where your emotions govern you and you're acting out of impulse, are you really acting in a civilized manner? Christ controlled his emotions, and he protected his feelings. Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah, he had some righteous indignation in the temple one day and some tables got flipped. But he never, quote, lost his temper. He had righteous indignation. He called out problems, but he controlled and governed his heart. And he protected those he loved. He hung on the cross and told John, the beloved disciple, take care of my mom. That is protecting your heart. That is looking out for those you love. And when we live our life in a way that we do that more and focus less on fighting on social media less on filling our minds with things that are not edifying and uplifting. We're guarding our hearts better, and we will have more fruit in life, and our lives will be richer and fuller because of that. So until next time, have a merry mind, and we will continue our Proverbs challenge next week.